Hi and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this fridge out of an almond milk carton. So to see how I did this, please keep on watching. Thank you! Okay, so the first thing that you need to make your fridge is to get a carton. I have an almond milk carton, but you could use a regular milk one. You could use a juice carton. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure that it's an okay size for the kitchen that you built. And the first thing that you're gonna do is basically clean it. Just put some water inside and then rinse it out. After you rinsed it out, put it upside down and onto a paper towel and let it dry for a little while. This isn't gonna take all the water out, but it'll get rid of most of it. After you've let your carton drain, the first thing that you're gonna do is try to remove this. If it doesn't look that good, you can actually just flip it over. That way, when your fridge is done, you won't be able to see anything, like any holes or anything from the top. And then the second part is to measure out your freezer and then your refrigerator portion with a ruler. Okay, so using a permanent marker, I basically just sketched out where I'm gonna cut across, and I also traced this part onto some cardboard, and then I cut this out, and basically I'm just gonna glue this onto the top over here, that way you don't see the hole, and I don't think that it should be noticeable after I paint the carton. So my next step is to basically cut along the lines. Okay, so I actually found out that it was neater to use scissors instead of an X-Acto knife, because this is what I got when I used the X-Acto knife, and then this is what I got when I used the scissors. So just use whatever you have at home. Okay, so I just put in some paper towels to help dry whatever couldn't get out when I was draining it. And I'm also going to add a little piece of cardboard that will separate the freezer from the rest of the fridge. And it should be around the same size as the cardboard piece that I measured out here. So we'll see how it fits. And then I'm gonna paint this and then glue it on with a hot glue gun. Okay, so I put in that cardboard piece that I originally measured for the top part of the fridge, and it fits perfectly. So I'm basically gonna cut out one more, that way I have one to put at the top. And then after I'm done painting it and it dries, I'm gonna use a hot glue gun to keep it in place. So the next part is to paint. If you have a metallic silver color, that will look really good, but I don't have one, so I'm just gonna paint my fridge blue. So it might take a couple of coats, but that's the next step. Okay, so here's what it looks like after just one coat. As you guys can tell, it's gonna take a lot more coats for it to look good. So just be patient when you're doing this at home. Okay, so here's what it looks like after about 4 layers of blue paint. And so I took the hot glue gun and I made these little designs to kind of hide the holes at the top, and then I'm gonna paint over them and hopefully it'll look good. I also might do the same thing on both of the doors. I kind of like the way that it looks. I decided to paint mine green, but you could choose whatever color you want. You could also skip this part or just design it however you want to. If you have stickers, you could do that too. This part's up to you. Just be as creative with it as you want to be. Okay, so here's what it looks like after I added a few final touches with the paint. You can do your fridge however you want to. If you just wanted to paint it like a silver metallic color and call it a day, that's fine. It's up to you. Just be as creative with it as you want to be. I also added the piece of cardboard over here and I glued it on with a hot glue gun. So you can actually, if you had any toy food, you could actually put it on there. I don't, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna glue it inside my kitchen now, and I'll show you guys the final product. Okay guys, here's what it looks like inside of the kitchen. That brings us to the end of this video. In the next video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make cupboards and a microwave, as well as adding some final decorations. So stay tuned for the final video.